Gang, I'd love to welcome all of you back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. The link to the previous episode is at the top right hand of your screen, where we fought Commander Nile, conquered the Castle Soul, which was quite the problem, to be honest. We also fought a death rite bird, not a death bird. This is where we are going, by the way. Where we're going right now, currently there is a hero's grave, which I believe is the last hero's grave that we'll be doing in the game. So yeah, that's where we're headed to first. But yeah, in the previous episode, as I said, we went to Castle Soul. We defeated what's his face, Commander Nile. Yes, we also fought a death rite bird, which we defeated as well, and we finished off the episode by fighting an archery avatar as well, and finishing off some, what's it called, some little quests here and there, like okay, let's pick this up as we continue to run, pick that up as we continue to run as well. But yeah, we also finished up by finding another merchant, and also also progressing the quest line of Brother Corin. Yes, so that's everything we did. Or alternatively, you could just go watch the episode again, linked at the top right. Now, Jesus Christ, this bird is still following me. Okay, we're just gonna have to keep running. And as you guys can see, I've already ran past the marking where I was supposed to go, and oh no, that is not me dismounting off my horse. I have been automatically dismounted by the game, which means an invasion is about to happen. Invaded by Bloody Finger Okina. Okay, it seems I came here inadvertently. I did not want to come here immediately, that is, but since we're already here, we might as well. Okay, so funny thing is, this dude is the one that has the Rivers of Blood Katana. We might inadvertently get this Katana immediately. Good lord. Yeah, we might actually... Oh no, we don't need to die over here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, how are we not dead? Okay, dude. Good lord. Yeah, the Rivers of Blood Katana is amazing. Blasphemous Blade. Huh. Gotcha. Anyway, Bloody Finger vanquished to get the Rivers of Blood and the Okina mask as well. So we're just going to enter the Church of Repose. We're gonna pick up the set of grace, and since we're already here, we might as well also go pick up the final sacred tier, which now means that we have max level flasks and the max level number of flasks as well, the maximum number of flasks needed as well. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we are going to, well, as you can see, we veered off massively from our path towards the hero's grave, but it's fine. We are going to go back to the round table hold and upgrade the Rivers of Blood Katana, and we are now officially going to retire the Golden Halberd. You will not see me use the Golden Halberd ever again. Because they are just better weapons to use, to be honest. It was good. That weapon carried us ever since we got it in Limgrave. Even into the previous episode, when we were fighting Commander Nile, we are still using the Golden Halberd. So as you can see, it's not a bad weapon in essence, but you know, it's time to retire it. Anyway, let's see. This is our Rivers of Blood Katana. It's time for us to upgrade it to... I do not even have a Somber Smithing Stone one, so let's go buy that first, and then we can come back to upgrade it. Oh man, I'm so excited. We are now finally going to be a bleed merchant. Many people in the community think it's turning to the dark side if you are basically using the Rivers of Blood Katana. It's like switched over to the dark side, and to be honest, I can see why. You saw how Okina was able to prompt bleed on us, and he was almost killing us easily by just using the corpse piler ash of war that's on the Rivers of Blood. So yeah, I'm definitely moving on to the dark side, and I couldn't be happier. Anyway, let us upgrade the Rivers of Blood Katana. So we're gonna go find it again. Right there it is. So +7 +8 +9. We now just need a somber ancient dragon smithing stone, and that will take it to maximum level. Yeah, so we're also going to stop using our blasphemous blade. It was fun while it lasted, and now we can begin our journey using the Rivers of Blood Katana. And I'm also going to be dual wielding it with our Blood Nagakiba, which has the Seppuku Ash of War on it as well. So if I was to, we still need one more smithing stone 8 to upgrade the Nagakiba, which we will be getting in the consecrated snowfields, which is surprisingly the next place we're going after we are done with the fire giant. So yeah, I can confidently say that maybe in 3 episodes time we're going to be dual wielding max level katanas, and we are going to be absolutely filthy in how we deal with enemies. We are literally going to be the most dangerous thing in the Elden Ring universe, and I can say for a fact that the enemies in Elden Ring don't know what's coming for them, to be honest. We are going to be so lethal, it's going to be insane. Anyway, now that this is done, we are going to try follow the correct path again. The hope is that we can finally now go to the, what's it called, to that hero's grave. Anyway, this is the moveset. It's just a basic katana moveset. That's the basic one. This is the heavy attack, and there's the corpse piler Ash of War. And as you can see, it doesn't even use so much FP to do, which is insane. And now if we have both of them, I'm just going to seppuku myself. There we go. Again, a very basic katana moveset. That's the heavy attack. And then the special ability, well, it's a normal weapon, so the special ability only brings in seppuku. Now this is mid dual wielding then. As you can see, both at this point both are just sipping with blood. So if I was to start attacking an enemy with both like that, they would not stand a chance. None of them would stand a chance. They would just bleed. They would just be bleeding like nobody's business. Yeah, they'd just be bleeding like nobody's business. So yeah, funny thing is, I'm actually going to be summoning Mimic every single time when I'm dual wielding, so that Mimic can also proc bleed. And yeah, these are scary times for everyone else in the lands between. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, let's move over to the hero's grave that we were supposed to be going to from the offset. Just gonna move past that troll. I'm gonna move past those giant hands. The things in this place are so big, so dangerous, and so not worth the trouble of fighting, so that's why you see me ignoring them. It's easier to just ignore them and move over and move on with your day like they don't exist. I'd actually recommend you just do that, otherwise you'd be stuck here fighting everything in here and just wasting a lot of your flasks and a lot of time, when in reality you literally do not need to keep fighting them at all, to be honest. And this is going to be the final hero's grave that we traverse in this entire game, and I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun. Once you're done with this hero's grave, we shall pick up some loose items around, and then we shall go fight the fire giant. Like I said in the previous episode, the main objectives for this episode were basically the Rivers of Blood, which we've already gotten, and the fire giant. Those were literally the only 2 things we were going to be doing in this episode of ours. And yes, this is me doing my happy dance because I have the Rivers of Blood katana, finally. It's been a long time coming. but your boy finally has the Rivers of Blood Katana. Anyway, let's see. We're gonna remove the Nagakiba for now because I don't see the point of it. And this is the Giants Conquering Hero's Grave, so we're gonna rest up just to regain our FP so I do not have to use my flask on it. We're gonna use a stone sword key over here, and we are going to pick up an incantation that is gonna help us fortify against fire damage. So flame protect me is the incantation we get. Pretty cool. Very use specific, like you can't specifically, I can't say specifically that it's usable or useful at every single place, but you know, these northern regions are known to have a lot of fire as well, so you know, it's something okayish to have. Anyway, block, counter attack. Oh, that bleed proc was good. It's a shame I ran out of stamina. We could have gone easily without taking damage. Anyway, that's a false wall. We roll through it, and then we're gonna jump right here, pick this up. It's a golden rune 11, and then we're gonna jump down to the light. So you guys have seen this before. The light brings these guys up. Missed. There we go. We get one of their weapons, the forked hatchet, which is curved weapons actually have the special ability of going through shields. So you know, should you ever need to do that, you can always you can always do that. Anyway, we do golden vow and flame grant me strength so that we can increase our attack damage while we fight these things. Dude, do you want to wake up? Yeah, thank you. There we go. I'm right up here, just saying. Come on. What is up? Okay, he's going for that. Whenever you just see that, it's wise that you just roll away and just let them do that. Okay. My great shield is just taking up all the damage, which is why I kinda like the great shield. It really protects you from a lot of nonsense that the game does. Okay, that was too much. Yeah, that was too much. My stamina does not regen as quickly as I need it to. Okay, we are gonna strafe his ice attack just by running around. Oh man, he caught up to me at the end, but it's fine. Oh man, we ran out of stamina. Again, ran out of stamina. Yeah. Wow. It's amazing how much I'm not receiving, how much I'm running out of stamina when trying to block his attacks. Oh, missed. And there we go. And after all that trouble, you only get 3,500 runes for that annoying ass fight. It's pretty much why I don't even bother trying to fight things in the northern region anymore, because I mean 2,000 runes plus a pop is decent-ish. You just fight 5 of those enemies and that's a clean 10,000 runes without you even, you know, realizing it. But still, it's dumb. It's dumb how hard things are in the end game, and it's why I don't even bother, you know. Anyway, we're gonna have some imps try to attack us, so we're just gonna lead them back to the light. And there we go. And then Corpse Piler Ash of War. Very good Ash of War, not gonna lie. Very, very awesome. Right, so If we did not follow the secret wall and came down, this is how we would have dropped from those stairs and tried to run all the way to this piece of light, basically speaking. Anyway, we're gonna pick up this grey violet, and then we're gonna wait for the flame to dissipate, and we're gonna run forth. Oh, made it in time. Great shield. Great shield. Alright. Now we're gonna wait for the flame to dissipate again. I'm going to equip some crystal darts because we're gonna be needing them. And we're gonna run forth. And then we're gonna stand right. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was not ideal. That was not ideal. But you are safe, so it's okay. And we're gonna hit this with our crystal dart. And then we're gonna run up to here, and then we're gonna hit it again with our crystal dart. Because we need the light at the top of that. So we're gonna run forward, take some shelter. And then we're gonna continue running. And then right up here, great shield. Great shield. Oh, the blood loss. Alright, so right in here we're gonna use another stone sword key, and we're gonna get ourselves a weapon. So we're just gonna run forward, nice and easy. Pick up the grave glavot 8, pick up the vessel candles stand, the cranial vessel candle stand, and now you're just gonna wait for these guys to show up in the light. And then corpse piler ash of war. Oh no. God damn it, we've rolled our way down with this, which is what we wanted to do, but after we were done fighting all the imps, you know. Anyway, we're gonna go back to this path. We are gonna line up and run. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Hide. Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna keep running. And then we're gonna go back up. We are gonna have to fight this thing again, because if we don't, that imp has the potential to follow us. Right, so now we're gonna send this thing down like before. There we go. Now we can remove the crystal darts because we don't be needing them anymore. Let's pick this up, the freezing grease, and then we're gonna proceed on forward. Just a little bit more. Alright, so we're gonna use this elevator. It's gonna take us down, and yeah, how are we doing, everyone? I believe we are making some good headway with this, to be honest. It's yeah, I believe you're making some good headway, is all I can say. Anyway, we're gonna send this thing back up. Hello. Oh yeah, let's send it back up, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna send it back up. And then we are gonna pull this, and then we're gonna go in very quickly, and then it's gonna take us to a lower level of this hero's grave. Now, as you can see, there is another shadow cat over there. I'm not even sure what it's attacking, to be honest. But yeah, I am not. Anyway, we get a grave glavot, but we're gonna fight this one, but that's because I have a distinct hate for these things. But I would say you really don't even need to fight them, to be honest. Just my own 2 cents. I'd say you don't need to keep fighting these things. You can literally even run past them and they wouldn't do anything to you. Dude, could you quickly make your way to the light? I have used a lot of incantations. Okay, as you can see, this is why I say it's literally not necessary to fight these things. They are problematic for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And timing the jump dodges are very problematic. Okay, I've brought back my shield. Again, 2000 runes for a very problematic fight. I'd suggest just don't. There's literally no need to take part in such problematic fights. And to be honest, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just not going to take part in these problematic fights anymore. There is another one right over there. We are just going to strafe him. Okay, I'm right here, come on. Huh. Strafed your ass. And then we're gonna pick up the grave glavot and then we're gonna go back up. I know, it was that easy to strafe them. Yeah, keep pounding away in the background. I'm not coming back. Anyway, gonna make our way up this ladder. Nice and easy. And right over here we're gonna be picking up some more juicy items. Another grave glavot, another grave glavot. And yeah, we're back to where we were, if you guys have noticed. So let's see. Let's see. There is another enemy over here, but I'm contemplating if I should really go get and fight him. Of course you do get the final grave glavot, like the great grave glavot, like the one you need for maxing out your, what's it called, for maxing out your summon. But to be honest, I'm really contemplating if it's worth going for or if I should just go for the boss. That's where my contemplations are currently, and to be honest, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, should I just go for him or do I go for the boss and just be done with this giant conqueror's grave, hero's grave? Of course, if we pull this, it takes us back down again, and by going back down we would be now going to face that big guy. He is a big guy. He's one of those guys who wears that hat that chucks out a lot of fire. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really think it's worth it, in my opinion. Anyway, pulling this takes us to the boss. Of course, we need to get the key as well. We're gonna send this back up so that it can bring us up the light. And as you can see, there is a troll over there. That troll serves as the key to the boss arena. So we're just gonna go get his attention so that he can come towards the light, so that we can fight him, you know, normal Elden Ring stuff. Yes, troll, I'm over here. Right this way, thank you. Yes, keep running forward. Come on, you're so close to the light. You're almost there, buddy. Yes. Corpse Piler Ashevor. Nope. Jesus Christ. Oh wow, you have a sword. Oh, that bleed proc. And as you can see, somewhere a heavy door has opened. Right. Let's see. Now just gonna proceed on forward like nothing ever happened. We're gonna pick up. Let's put on an open bubble here. We're gonna pick up another ghost glove. What 9? That's handy. Too bad I need a 7 and an 8. Otherwise, we would have been taking Tish to max level by now. Just making sure there is no other thing that I haven't picked up. Alright. Yeah, there's literally nothing else left for me to do. We can go in and take the boss out. So the boss fight is pretty easy. It's one of those grave duelist dudes. We're gonna bring out Mimic. No, it's not a grave duelist, sorry, it's ancient hero of Zamor. Anyway, he's gonna come for me because he thinks I'm the greatest threat to his existence, which is true, I am. Corpse Spy Ash of War. Okay, that did not work. Okay, it's time for Corpse Spy Ash of War. As you can see, when we are both using the Corpse Spy Ash of War, it's insanely powerful. Yeah, so we get the Zamo carved sword and we also get the entire Zamo armor set, which is pretty cool. Now, we're going to go back up again, back to the entrance that is, and then now we're going to go to the Church of Repose. That's where we fought Okina and we got our beautiful Rivers of Blood Katana. And essentially, in essence, what we shall be doing is picking up some loose upgrade items that are strewn around the place here and there and everywhere, basically speaking. And yeah, we're gonna finish off the episode by fighting Fire Giant and ending it on a wonderful note. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna pick up an ancient dragon smithing stone at the jaws of this giant skull. Okay, giant bird, good lord. And we're just gonna run away from that giant bird. I have no interest in fighting it whatsoever. And we're just gonna run past until we can go back. This is the entrance to the boss arena. I don't want to go in, I just want to be far away from that horrific bird. Okay, it's Diagrod. We can go back to the Church of Repose. Alright, so here we go. So we're gonna go right around the back and then use the spirit spring all the way to the top of the skull. And right up here we're gonna pick up this Ash of War. And then again we're gonna go back to the Church of Repose one more time. Alright, so now we are going to go pick up one last site of grace. It should be outside the boss arena, and then once we get it, we can go in and fight Fire Giant. Literally speaking, that's the only thing left, just fighting Fire Giant. So let's talk about Fire Giant. He is the Fire Giant. Now I know for some of you that does not make sense, but he is a very huge creature, a giant as the name says, that has the ability to summon fire. He is also the last of his species that is left after Godfrey and the Lindell army under the orders of Queen Marika wiped out his entire race, and Marika cast him to tend to the eternal flame. Now the reason why he is cast to tend to the eternal flame at the Forge of the Giants, where we are also headed to, is because Marika tried to destroy that flame, but they couldn't. So because that flame is also another outer god, and outer gods cannot destroy each other. Like the same way the Golden Order serves another outer god, so do the Fire Giants serve another outer god, the god of fire. So now, explaining that, there are so many different outer gods. There's even the god of death. There is the god of rot, who has afflicted millennia. Basically the scarlet rot that you see over here is also due to another outer god. So even there's the formless mother, who is an outer god responsible for bleed. Basically speaking, like the weapon we are using made of bleed is because of the formless mother, who is another outer god. So like there are so many other outer gods. So basically speaking, an outer god cannot destroy another outer god, so that's why Marika was unable to destroy the flame. And because of that, she decided that it would be best to keep one Fire Giant alive to tend to the flame and the forge. And basically speaking, that's how it's been ever since. And we're gonna summon Warrior Alexander. The reason why I'm doing so is for story purposes. He serves no purpose in us summoning him, to be honest. He won't even make that much of a difference, apart from making the game harder, because if you summon an NPC to help you in a fight, the boss you're fighting gets even more health than he would have if you were fighting him alone or with your spirit summon. So I've just made this fight harder for myself. And right after there, that orange-ish thing is the Fire Giant. Anyway, he's noticed us. We're gonna bring out Mimic as well. Then we're gonna use our Oplin Bubble Tier, and then we're gonna heal up. Right. Okay, Mimic, we both have dual katanas. It's time for us to go take down this Fire Giant. Now this is the one thing I do not like about fighting Fire Giant. He rolls away like from the point of fighting, but anyway, as you can see, we need to go to this ankle of his and inflict all of our damage there. So we're just gonna evade his stomp, and we're gonna break the braces on his ankle, and we're gonna continue giving him some corpse piler treatment. Okay, I'm already out of FP. We're gonna need to add some more FP so that we can use the corpse piler Ash of War. Now Fire Giant is such a bother because he keeps rolling away like all the time. Now the reason why we need to destroy the Fire Giant is so that he can have full reign and control over the Forge of the Giants and use the flame for ourselves. Anyway, corpse piler Ash of War. We are dealing so much bleed damage on him. He is a living being, of course, so he will bleed to us. Okay, corpse piler. There we go. So that's half his health. He is about to transition into phase 2, and the transition involves him breaking his ankle, which is quite sad. I actually feel bad for the guy. He's in so much pain. I mean, I would too if I broke my leg like that. Yeah, this is what medicine does not teach you. If you ever break your leg, just rip it off and sacrifice it. And if you were keen, you'd have noticed that there was a face on his torso. And basically he's now opened up his third eye, which for me I believe it's like letting the outer god of fire take over for him. Alright, so his new weak points are his hands, so we're just gonna do a lot of corpse piler over here. Gonna make sure to try and avoid all these exploding rocks he's shooting out of his mouth. Corpse piler. Oh man, we finally get hit by fire giant. It's amazing how far we had gone without him hitting us. As you can see, he rolls away like right there, and then both me and Mimic were using corpse piler. It would have shredded him apart. Good lord. Okay, just need to make sure we avoid his attacks. And yeah, let's just take him out completely. So we're gonna run towards his arms, and then we're gonna try. Okay. A little bit of corpse piler for the go. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. Oh no, oh no. How are we still alive? If that roll connected, we would have died. How are we still alive in this fight? Well, we've gotten a second chance. Now, that's what was supposed to happen the first time. I do not know how we missed the first time, but I'm not complaining. Can tell you that much. Alright, corpse piler. Dude, stop rolling away. Gee, good lord. Okay. You know what? This is getting a bit... Jesus Christ, that one hit was enough to do so much damage to me. Okay, anyway. I will say this. We have rot breath, which means I do not have to keep fighting him the way I have him. Anyway, Mimic is down. He fought a good fight, so you know. Anyway, we're gonna rot breath him because trying to fight him at an even plane, he keeps rolling away, and yeah, that's it. That's the fire giant down. We get the legend felled and a remembrance of the fire giant, and with that other bleak beam sound, that was Team giving me my achievement for defeating the fire giant as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we shall be looking for a site of grace over here. It's whenever you defeat such a major boss in any game, you always have to receive a site of grace, and that's what I'm looking for right now. All of the frozen giants that you saw in the background are his fallen comrades that were killed, and you know, he was the only one left. So yeah, anyone in power in the lands between are always very savage, in my opinion. Anyway, here we are. We're gonna pick up this site of grace, and then we are gonna level up. No, actually no, you're not even gonna level up. Let's first go to... No, let's level up first, and then we can go to the Forge of the Giants. Okay, so we are on a good run of... Well, we could do endurance, but I have been on a good run of upgrading my dexterity. Of course, if we upgrade our endurance, it increases our overall stamina. So yeah, I think that's pretty good as well, especially considering how much I've been using the jellyfish shield to take out to negate damage from enemies. It's gonna be good to have some more endurance so that my stamina does not run out as as quickly. And up this chain link we go. Yeah, so up the chain link we go to the Forge of the Giants. Then right up here, there we go, we are at the Forge of the Giants. Down there is where the flame would be that we're going to light up, that is going to burn the Erd tree. So yeah, it also has a very cool cutscene once you burn the Erd tree, not gonna lie. But I'm not going to be, sadly for you guys, I'm not going to be burning the Erd tree today. Anyway, this is the Forge of the Giant. This is where we light the flame to burn the Erd tree, but I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, we are going to go back to the Grand Lift of Rold, and as you can see, there's a whole other region that we haven't yet done, and that's where the consecrated snowfields are. So if you were to rest at this side of grace, you'd see the talk to Melina prompt is there, but I'm not in any rush to talk to Melina, so she's gonna have to wait for me. So we're going to go back to the Grand Lift of Rold, site of grace, and then now, since we took the other half of the secret medallion from Castle Sol in the previous episode, and the other one we took it, man, I don't even know how many episodes ago, but we found it with an Albanuric called Albus in the village of the Albanurics. He gave us the other half, so yeah, now we have both halves which we can hoist up, and then it should take us to the next region which we are going to, which is the consecrated snowfields, and we are going to have to get there ourselves. So we're going to switch action, and we're going to hoist the secret medallion. There we go. This is us hoisting the secret medallion. And this should take us up to the secret path towards the consecrated snowfields, which is where we shall be picking it up from in the next episode. So yeah, this has been quite the journey, and we are not even close to finishing it, to be honest. We are closer than we were like an episode or two ago, but in the grand scheme of things, we still have quite the journey to go. I'll just leave it at that, but yeah. Alright, so okay, it seems like we're going to have to go through a catacombs, which is not something I want to do in this episode, not gonna lie. So we're going to go back to the... Okay, we can't fast travel when you're inside the catacombs, so we're gonna go back out, and then we're gonna fast travel again. And then in the next episode we shall pick it up from right here, and then we shall proceed on forward. So I'm gonna show you guys a bit of what you can do with the remembrance of the fire giant. So you can get either the incantation where he shoots the rings of fire around you like pillars of fire, or you can get the whip. Personally speaking, I think both of these things are lame, so I'm not gonna be getting either of them. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be getting either of them, so I'm just gonna use this remembrance for free runes. Alright, so it gives us enough runes to upgrade ourselves again, so we're gonna increase our dexterity to 27 as we try to proceed on all the way to level 40. Right, so at this point in time we're going to go back to the grand lift of Rold, and that's where we're going to end this episode. And in the next one we're going to begin we're going to begin a new episode right here. Anyway, so this is where we're gonna end up this episode. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today, and I shall catch all of you in the next episode. Bye guys.